Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are new here. Don't forget to subscribe. I like to post about books and music, mostly Taylor Swift. I need to change that because Midnight's is coming. Today I have a very exciting video. So today marks the very first day of the start of Midnight's release week. So we're talking like the Midnight's Manifest week that Taylor posted on her TikTok. There is a whole list of activities that are going to be happening this week. I'm going to have this vlog be 2 parts. So this first part will be up until I think the Tonight Show appearance. I think it's the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon or something. Basically, there's a lot of things happening until like this weekend, and then there's like a 2-day break, and then we have the second music video on Tuesday or something. I need to look at this. I need to look at the schedule again, the itinerary she gave us. It is Thursday evening-ish currently. The whole football thing hasn't happened yet. That's the thing that I'm going to be like reacting to today. Something's gonna happen on some kind of Amazon Prime Video football stream, and I have to watch that. Only Taylor Swift can get me to watch football because you know I'm not interested in that. But I thought it would just be really fun to vlog this and experience it all with you guys. I'm gonna be staying up all freaking night. You guys are gonna be doing it with me. Well, you might have already done this by the time you've seen this, but you're gonna be reliving it again through me, but at a more expedited level. It's gonna be freaking hours for me, but for you guys it'll only be however many minutes. I have my Midnight's themed jewelry. We have a little necklace with a moon and a star from TJ Maxx. And I don't know where these are from, but they're little starfish, but you can't completely tell they're starfish. They look like just stars. And the blue of them matches the little blue star on my necklace. I am just so beyond excited for today. Earlier, I went and got my nobility. I ate and I got my mail-in ballot notarized because there's only a few more midnights left until our midterm elections. If you are in the United States, most of you guys are. Taylor herself has stressed this. We need to be voting. We really need to be voting this year, or things could get bad very fast. So make sure you do that, either mail-in voting or go to the polls on November 8th. Put it in your calendars, okay? It'll be after Midnight's Manifest week is over, so you won't have too much in your schedule by that point. Probably for the next hour, I have some work emails I need to answer and I'm just not feeling up to that. If I have time, I might read a little bit of my book. I need to start putting my makeup on. I might do that as I'm watching the football stream, because let's be honest, I'm not going to be that interested in the football stream until the announcement shows up. The announcement is coming in the 3rd quarter, so that'll be around like 8-ish p.m. Central Time. It's like just after 6 now, I think. I'll start doing my makeup around that time. I'm going to emulate her VMA's night look. I'll probably vlog like little bits of that, but then we will check in with the football thing. If you want to watch my Midnight's reaction, it will already be up by the time this is uploaded. That is crazy to say. I will have heard those 13 songs. I can't believe we're getting new Taylor Swift music. Something about this release has had me so excited. I think it's just the extended rollout. We haven't had something like this released since Lover, like of all new original material where she lets us go just full feral chaos. I'm wondering, will this be my new favorite Taylor Swift album? Because up until Folklore dropped, Red was my favorite, then Folklore became my absolute favorite, and then Evermore even beat Folklore. I'm like, is she on a roll? Am I gonna be obsessed with like every single thing she puts out from here on out? Because Red was just unbeatable for the longest time, so I don't know. Well, either way, I think it'll be some stuff that I can actually shake my ass to, which hasn't happened since Lover, so it's been a long time coming. I like my lovely little sad crying songs from Folklore and Evermore, but sometimes it's just nice to shake your ass, you know? I think I basically verbalized the entire itinerary. I'm just going to check in with you as I do each activity, and we'll do these together. There are timestamps down below for those of you who would like to skip around, and this will just be very casual, you know? I'll be reacting to all the little surprises in this video. It'll all be vlog style. Once we hit the premiere of the music video tomorrow morning, that'll be 7 a.m. my time. I'm definitely going to be in a bathrobe looking wrecked because I will have stayed up all night, so it's not going to be like a produced sit down lighting type of video. Like I'm just going to watch it on my laptop and like have the phone out giving you my live thoughts. So yeah, I'm really excited to just keep this casual and have this discussion with you guys, because all I want to talk about is Taylor Swift. It'll just be a week, a little over a week of me just being unhinged, and that's probably all I'm going to talk about in this vlog. So I will check in with you when I am doing my makeup and watching football. What a weird sentence to have in a Taylor Swift vlog. I've been spraying this Bath & Body Works perfume on myself like crazy since the album was announced in like August, and it has become like synonymous with this time period for me, which I'm so happy about because it smells so appropriate. I don't even know if they make this scent anymore. It's pretty old, but I had like never used it. Now I'm like covering myself in it every day. Also, yes, I do have Wonderstruck perfume. This bottle's like almost completely full. There's the little logo, completely full. And I have this. It doesn't really smell that good anymore. Lotion doesn't last as long as perfume. And I even have an almost completely full bottle of the full-size Wonderstruck, but I lost the Cave Charm. I don't know where it went. I have a lot of perfumes. Now I'm going to change this little lyric board thing. I had it set to like Ivy lyrics because I was filming spooky book reels for Instagram. But I think I'm going to change it to one of the lyrics that were put on one of the Spotify billboards. It's happening. It's getting closer. I'm so excited. Excuse my fan. It's very loud. I went with this one. I might have been able to fit the entire lyric of like, just like clockwork, the dominoes cascaded in a line, but I'm lazy. It's fine. I chose that one because I really like the dominoes line from Gold Rush. I have no idea what song this could be from. I have a feeling that I Polish Up Real Nice is from Bejeweled. Is her announcing this during a football game an Easter egg for her possibly doing a Super Bowl halftime show in the future? Because I noticed it's no longer sponsored by Pepsi. She has that deal with Diet Coke. They asked her to perform at it next year, but she declined because she doesn't have all her re-recordings done. If this is an Easter egg for a future Super Bowl halftime show, I'm gonna feel so satisfied coming back to this video. We have arrived at the makeup portion of this video. Even my little headband is Midnight's themed. It's got moons and constellations and stars. That was not planned. I bought this at Ulta like February or something. I've got this stupid football game playing in the background while I do my makeup, which is so not like me. I don't understand what's going on. None of that makes any sense to me. We're gonna go ahead and do this makeup. This is what I ordered off of Amazon to emulate that vmas look. I have these little teardrop shaped diamonds that are so much thicker than what she's wearing, but I couldn't find anything thinner. Hers are almost like borderline rectangles. They're so thin, and mine are like full on thick teardrops. I'm hoping that's all gonna like fit. I think I have a little more space between my eye and my eyebrow than she does actually. I was noticing that as I was looking at the picture, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to pull off that whole like swoop hers does because my gems are just so big. I mean, I can use some smaller circle ones, but these are just, they're massive. I might do a few things differently from how she's doing it, but yeah, we really need to start. Okay, my skin makeup is done. God, I have like no eyelashes. Sorry, I need to mute this stupid football. I did definitely different skin base than her. Hang on, my concealer is not coming across right in the camera. It's so yellow. Oh my god, it doesn't look like that in the mirror. That needs to be fixed. But yeah, I contoured because I can't stand my face just being the color of my foundation because it's just so pasty. So I added some color to my cheeks. And of course, my nose. I like to change literally the entire shape of it. There's something in my eye. I think it's powder. Still no Taylor on the football screen. What a sentence. But there is a player with the last name Taylor, so it's becoming really irritating. Every time they say his name, I'm like, okay, I need to blend that concealer. But I'm really happy with the way my nose came out. Everything looks better in the shadow. This is really like nighttime makeup. Yep. Damn, my nose is like a whole different nose. The problem is my nose is like upturned, but it starts a little too high up for me, so I always try to make it look like it starts turning up way lower than it actually does. See it? If my makeup ends up looking screwed up for my reaction, this is the behind the scenes. You will know that I tried. Okay, that looks like straight up dirt. The amount of just time I'm spending blending. That nose is cute. It's just the right amount of deceitful, I'd say. We'll see. I need to do the rest. I'm procrastinating. Okay, eyebrows are done. I did pretty much the same thing as her. Mine are just kind of darker and like longer and thicker, but it's the same thing. But yeah, no, I'm really intimidated because now I'm gonna have to do eyes. I'm gonna have to lay down some actual blended eyeshadow, make it look good. And then comes the scary part of having to glue gems on top of that. And once I glue them, like I can't really move them because it will mess up the shadow underneath. I'm really glad I started early. It's Princess. Would it even be a Taylor Swift vlog if I didn't have my cat in it? Princess, come here. Oh my god, she keeps doing that. She's so cute, I'm gonna scream. Okay, that's not cute.
Midnight, but the trailer drops in moments.
It's coming. Oh my god. My hand. I grabbed this to put white eyeshadow on my eyes and then realized it was covered in brown. I always like rub them all over my hand. I need to clean my brushes so bad.
Much to Amazon for giving me an opportunity to show you guys a first look teaser trailer of the secret projects that I've been working on for a really long time. Those projects are the Midnight's music movies, the music videos that I've made for this album to sort of explore visually the world of this record.
So wait, are we getting music videos for every single song?
So we really wanted to challenge ourselves to do different things this time around and stretch, and I'm really proud of what we made, and I really hope that
the eyeshadow on my hand
with some amazing actors, which you'll find out more about at the end of the teaser trailer. Midnight is out tonight at, you guessed it, midnight.
I almost choked on my own spit. Oh my god, the visuals. What is she doing? The Archer reference. The circus imagery. What is this? She's dancing in her underwear. Oh my god, this is so circusy, renaissance-y. I'm getting delicate vibes. Okay, now we're back to football. Okay. Oh my god, I feel like I need to watch it again. So that was a lot of visuals and a lot of costumes. That gives me the idea that we're getting a music video for every single song. This is the kind of thing we wanted, like for Reputation, I think, or Lover. We were like, oh my god, visual album. We want a music video for every single song. We never got that. Is she listening to us? I feel like she's listening to us again. Also, I'm pretty much done with the base of the eyes. I really like this look and how eye-opening it is. Like there's a lot of white in the inner corner and on the waterline. When I was doing my Fearless photo shoot, oh my god, every single picture of her from when she was like 18, she would tightline her eyes with black eyeliner, which like kind of was the trend in 2008, but it makes your eyes look so small, especially when you already have hooded eyes or like small eyes like Taylor kind of does and like I kind of do. I hated doing that. My eyes were so small. I was like beady little motherfuckers. But yeah, I'm really liking the evolution of her eye looks because this is pretty nice. You cannot tell me that is not an 18-year-old Taylor Swift. Or like 19? Yeah, Princess, right? That is Speak Now Taylor. What are you talking about? 32 years old. Okay, so my theory for this one, you know how she had the Lover House and how she basically confirmed each room was a different album and like the night sky outside was Midnights? Is this supposed to be like the new chapter of like new albums? Like this home with, it's a castle essentially, but like zoomed out. This is really reminiscent of the Lover House scene. I'm not liking that there's a coffin. I'm really not. What does this say? Does it say Exile Expires? It's her koi guitar from the Speak Now tour. Oh my god, what is she doing? I'm obsessed with this. It's like calling back to all her eras. Are all of the music videos gonna take place in this house castle thing? We're getting the Haim sisters. Oh my god, Princess, stop. 3 hours later. Okay, so I did the damn thing. I finished it. The main problem was I guess these gems are so freaking cheap. They start like chipping and the silver comes off and the glue is terrible and it comes off so easily. I had to glue every single one of them down with eyelash glue and then I started struggling with my lashes because they're magnetic, but they're not like, they don't have a magnetic liner with them. They have like a magnetic, what's the shit called? Like the dried up freaking gel, like a gel liner, not like a liquid liner. And oh my god, it would not stay. So I had to just glue them down with the eyelash glue because I was panicking. But overall, not too bad. I didn't have time to do anything with my hair, but that's fine. And now I'm going to react to this album. If you want to watch that, go find that on my channel. I'll talk more afterwards because oh my god, it's like 11:20. I'm late. My makeup is oxidizing so bad. But the eyes still look good and that's the important part. I get a close up of the eyes. It's so cheap looking. It's really not that bad from far away. Like you can tell what I was going for. Okay, so first listen through. The lyrics are amazing. The sounds are weird. They're really, really weird. It does feel like a dreamscape in a lot of ways. Like it's just really uneasy for a lot of the songs. I can't stop thinking about Question and Vigilante shit. I'm gonna do a few more listen throughs before I watch the music video at like 7 a.m. I'll take a brief break after that. I feel like I'm just getting slapped with like thing after thing after thing after thing by Taylor. She's just like overwhelming us. I feel like she's about to drop her at 2 a.m. announcement. Chaotic, whatever. I don't know what it's going to be. I feel like it should be related to the teaser trailer. Like, is she going to tell us she did a music video for every single song? I just have no idea what's going on. I feel like that girl, the meme of that little girl in the back of the car with like sparkly eyeshadow smeared all over her face. I just feel satisfied and wrecked and manic. Like I slept only 3 hours, but I don't feel like I slept only 3 hours, but it's gonna catch up to me, you know? Weird. These are weird times we're living in. I'm scared for this announcement. Okay, now we're about to see what this announcement is. I'm not ready. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, there's a post. Oh my god, I'm scared. There's more. Surprise, I think of Midnights as a complete concept album with those 13 songs forming a full picture of the intensities of that mystifying mad hour. However, there were other songs we wrote on our journey to find that magic 13. I'm calling them 3 a.m. tracks. Lately, I've been loving the feeling of sharing more of our creative process with you like we do with From the Vault track, so it's 3 a.m. and I'm giving them to you now. She's crazy. Okay, well now I guess we're gonna be listening to those. Okay, now I'm starting to get like really overwhelmed and tired, but like I said in my reaction, I think that's what she wants. She has a creative vision and she's very protective and controlling over that. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but man, my body hurts. This might be the last time I vlog until the music video. You guys are probably okay with that. I need a break. I need to process. I need to like listen to the album a few more times. I'm gonna do that when I take a shower. Yeah, I'm still gonna take a shower tonight. I'm gonna do that before the music video comes out. And then just like sleep all day. Okay, I'm so crusty. See you when I'm in a bathrobe. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. No, honestly, something about this album in particular is just not processing. I don't know if it's like I'm the problem, but I can't stop just like staring at a wall and being messed up in the head. It's not going through. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting so overwhelmed with all the things that keep coming and they don't stop coming. Like, it's just so much all at once. And now there's a music video. It's just return to sender. I feel like I got hit by a train, but like I got hit by a train and it like popped my back in all the right places, but still just like no thoughts, head empty. I don't even know what to tell you. It feels like I listened to 13 versions of Champagne Problems lyrically. Like, I just don't know what's going on. I can't stop hyperfixating and thinking and theorizing. It's just so much. I think it's because it's stuff that happened throughout her entire life. Like, it's just a lot. Like, it's a lot of material. It could be so many things. I only slept 3 hours, so that could be it too. But we need to react to this video, and then I need to start editing. I'm in bad shape. This is a horrible angle, but I also there's not many angles that can help me now. Okay, music video. So something really interesting could be about to happen because the anti-hero music video is over 5 minutes long. So what is this about to serve me, you know? Purple glitter coming out of the egg yolk. Wow, so this is really literal. There's like ghosts in the room. Okay, it's giving like horror movie main character on the phone. Oh my god, I hate that. The chord's cut. Okay, I thought there would be a Cinderella reference. There's literally a Beauty and the Beast reference. That's not what I was expecting. Oh my god, it's an alternate version of herself. Oh my god. She shows up and she's like crazy. That's so cute. Wait, this is really cool. So she's playing the Koi Fish guitar from the Speak Now tour. But like internally, does she want to like smash the guitar? Is this about intrusive thoughts? Are we gonna go there? Everyone will betray you. Okay, this is so literal. She's a giant. This is Alice in Wonderland, slowly lurching toward your favorite city. Is that a Godzilla reference? I really like the purple glitter coming out of everything. Vote for me for everything. She's taking this so literally. I kind of like that. Oh, she pushes herself. I thought that was some other actor. She vomits purple glitter. The scale? Jesus Christ. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. This music video gives a new interpretation to that. Like, she hates the way she looks. Like, she's very ambitious and she's not afraid to go for things she wants, like goals, but she still can't stand to even look at herself. Wow, she's gonna act out her dream in the bridge, isn't she? Yep, she gives everything to her cats, like the character in the Aristocats. The beach house will be converted into a cat sanctuary for the aforementioned, and to my children I leave 13 cents each. Cats are her children. Oh, there's dialogue. This is insane. She's insane. The literal acting out of the bridge. Secret encoded message that means something else. That's what mom would always do. Oh my god, she just wants to stay dead. Is this why she's scared to have children? So there's 3 of them. Regular Taylor, Party Taylor, and Godzilla Taylor. That's fun. Hi everyone, it is now Friday night, but I slept all day. I'm still uploading my reaction. Sometimes it just takes a super long time to process. I'm going to stop this vlog today, and the part 2 to this Midnight's Manifest week will be the 2 shows she's on, as well as the second music video. And this one, I'm just gonna finish off with going through my bingo cards again, because I believe there are more things on it that I haven't checked off yet, plus the female directed video. Taylor Swift directed her own anti-hero music video. We didn't know that until this morning, so I'm gonna fill that out. I'm going to watch the lyric videos, and I'm not gonna like record my reaction. I'm just gonna tell you what I think of them, if there's any thoughts I have. Obviously, I didn't end up going to Target because I slept all day. Might try that tomorrow. And lastly, I was going to do the TS anti-hero challenge on YouTube Shorts, but I don't know what to do for it, and I'm so exhausted I can't get myself to like film something like that, so that's not going to happen. It's just gonna be me going through the bingo cards tonight and then telling you what I think of the lyric videos, and then we're gonna wrap this up. This is not how I felt in my reaction that I posted, but holy shit, I'm so sad. Also, I didn't realize the ending sounds exactly like the ending of Mad Woman. Oh my god, the Great War. It's like a metaphor from her perspective, I'm assuming, but oh my god, the war imagery, it kind of makes me think of Safe and Sound a little. It's getting very descriptive into like all the chaos. Earlier today, I also saw a TikTok of like a bunch of edits of Zelensky. Jesus Christ. I didn't think my family would be living this in the year 2022. God, that like just hits too hard. This is what I mean about like, I'm irritated that there were no lyric videos when these dropped, because like in my reaction I have no idea what's going on. I couldn't tell what she was saying and I was confused, and I was just going off how it sounded, and I was like, oh, that's kind of boring. But like now I'm so messed up. You need to read the lyrics on your first listen. I will always advocate for that. Okay, I think I would like Bigger Than the Whole Sky a little more if it had like real instruments and like guitar, because I think of it in like a Red style production and I feel like I would like that. I hate when something like drones so much and doesn't have a clear rhythm to it. And I was kind of confused by the lyrics because it sounded really, really like Did Some Force Take You Because I Didn't Pray. Like it sounds very final as opposed to like the end of a relationship. And then I read the comments and people are talking about like their miscarriages and like fertility treatments not working and like things like that. And I'm like, what is this from her perspective? Is this some kind of fictional thing? Because that wouldn't match up with the concept of the album. Do we have any idea what this means? I suddenly like thought of Corey Monteith because they were like, I think they'd gone on a couple of dates, not like officially together, but like they knew each other. There were pictures of them together. Is it that? I don't know. I can't think of like what this would be to her. Some kind of fiction thing? I don't know. Maybe it's someone in her life who feels this way. Okay, Paris is the one song that's like just as cute as it was. Sorry, my cat. She's very clingy. There's nothing I can do about that. It's the one song that like did hit me even without lyrics. Princess, please, can mommy talk? I'm naming my next cat Karma. But like it's the one song that I thought was really, you just won't stop. It's the one song I really enjoyed even without lyrics. And with lyrics, like I am getting more of what she's saying, but it's still just really hitting. Like I'm really liking Paris. Right off the first listen, it was very catchy and easy to listen to. It's cute. If I ever go to Paris, I'm gonna be so obnoxious with that song. Those are my Paris thoughts. Also, Paris sounds like it could be off Lover. I really had no idea what this was without the lyrics. I thought Do You Really Need to Know Where I Was April 29th was some kind of jab at the media, like wanting to know where she is on very specific days, but it actually seems to be some kind of provocating question to a significant other who like knows she's cheating and she knows he knows. I don't know what to think. It's definitely like about cheating and it really feels like folklore. Aaron Dessner produced it. It sounds so much like folklore. Is it fiction or is this at Calvin Harris when she was with Tom? Getaway car? My brain hurts. Sometimes it's like worse to have the lyrics because now I'm like, what even is this? What is the theme? What is the thesis statement? I like it though, I really do. I like all the sounds. It feels like it's just a bonus track on folklore. I like how she kept these as like a new edition of the album because they're very Aaron Dessner-y, very folklore-y. They really don't fit the electronic vibe of Midnight's too much. Other than like Paris, I guess. Also, isn't it cute she has the Midnight's vinyl? That's so nice. I wish I had a record player. I love Glitch so much. I didn't realize how much I love Glitch until I saw the lyrics. That first verse is so interesting and crazy. And then the line about 2,190 days, I did not catch that last night at all. And I googled how many years is that? It's 6 years. And so I was wondering like, who was she with 6 years ago? That was when she first got with Joe. So that timeline is weird. Like, cause it's like about somebody who you keep going back to, like, We Never Go Out of Style. I was thinking like, is this Harry? Especially the Midnight's theme seems to really go with him because it's like midnight, you come and pick me up, no headlights. But 6 years, it doesn't equate. Or maybe she's writing it from the perspective of like a past her, but I don't think they were like on and off for 6 years. That's a really long time. I don't know, but it's so fun. I really like the sounds and the lyrics are really good and I didn't realize they were really good. Would've, could've, should've. Now that one, I knew it was good. I could tell it was good because it has that like running type of drum beat. It's really giving me Gin Wigmore, ZZ Ward, really energetic. It's so long, but it doesn't feel that long. Like Labyrinth feels so long to me, but this one is like, I don't know, just has the energy of All Too Well. It's really good. That first verse kills me. I didn't even know that's what she was saying. Like I had no idea. The splattered paint on a promising grown man. God, I'm like messed up from that. That was so good. That one is crazy, but yeah, it's a completely different thing from the first 13 tracks of like electronic, nightmarish, but also partying type of hazy sounds. This is brutal. I'm obsessed with it. Dear Reader is really interesting because it feels like an anonymous work that's like kind of giving someone advice in the future. It's kind of vague but also detailed, like never take advice from someone who's falling apart. Is this like an ironic thing about how like she's falling apart but she's writing this advice song that's like kind of a letter? The lyrics made it a little more confusing, but also I get what the concept is. I'm just like individual lines. I'm like, what is this? It feels very personal. Something about it is like extremely like a diary entry or like specifically for like longtime fans or like very dedicated fans where she's trying to help us in some way. Okay, you're balanced against my books right now. I'm gonna try to finish off these bingo cards because I think we have enough context and information and lyrics to do that while the glow of my iPad is like really not flattering on the face. Okay, so I ended up marking off fictional character reference because my friend who made these bingo cards, conveniently Cassandra, she said it's a Jane Eyre reference, Dear Reader, and she like repeats that a lot. Or Carrie, of course, the blood-soaked gown from You're on on your own kid. So I feel like that's enough evidence. 2-minute song, Glitch. It's like 2 minutes 20 something seconds. I think that counts. The other two that were on the standard edition I don't think counted because it was like 2:45 and 2:50 something, so it's closer to 3 minutes than 2 minutes. But because Glitch is closer to 2 minutes, I marked that off. Unfortunately, the Jade, Moonstone, Blood Moon, Mahogany lyric, I cannot cross that off because it was only Moonstone and Blood Moon, which is unfortunate. The Cinderella reference one is so close because it's a Beauty and the Beast reference. In Antihero, Tale as Old as Time, I marked off female directed music video. Nashville Beginnings, I marked that off, and I didn't do that in my reaction because I realized more what You're on Your Own Kid is about. Sometimes you have to like process things, so you can't really fill this bingo out on the first night because you miss so much. I marked off Calvin Harris diss track. It's not quite a track, but the song Question. It's very much like Harry Styles. Okay, we know this. Like, it references Out of the Woods and Style. And there's a lyric in the second verse, like, were you thinking of her while she was out with some dickhead guy that you saw that night? Probably what Harry was thinking when she got with Calvin, but it's also probably something that Taylor is also partial to thinking herself, so she probably doesn't feel bad about saying that. I do think that might be a slight, like, jab. I think that's all I crossed off. Oh, the lighter reference. There's a lot of burning and there's a lot of lighter imagery, so it's not quite lighter, but like there's talking of smoking. It's, you know, I think maybe it kind of counts. I don't know why I let her put Midnight's Mayhem theme on there. I didn't realize what that meant until like a few minutes ago. I think she meant the sound that plays in all the Midnight's Mayhem songs, which people already found what that is, and it's a completely separate thing. It's like a royalty-free music thing that's not, yeah, so I should have had her change that, because if that would have been changed to something else, I could potentially have a bingo right now. Somebody said there is a Nice Boy Ed tie-in with all the vocal, like her making her voice sound deeper or whatever. That's too much in-depth lore for me, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. I don't think there's a song where the first and last line is the same. That's the problem I have here, where I would have a bingo, but that's not happening. God damn it. Is there Kim and Kanye drama? I'm really getting a little bit from Karma, but it's very general. It could be about anybody who's wronged her. It's not specific. Can I mark that? Well, anyway, that's where we are now. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the entire thing. There's this one, and this one, and that's how I marked all of them. We were honestly really close. So that was really fun though. I hope to do this for more album releases that she puts out. This was just very exciting and just added to the hype of it. I'm going to end this vlog here, and there will be a part 2 of me reacting to the second music video along with her performances on the Graham Norton show and Jimmy Fallon, which will be next week. I might go to Target in that one as well. I would get to see what my local Taylor display looks like, so that'd be exciting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know your updated thoughts on Midnight. I know people are feeling lots of types of ways just based on my reaction video comments. I really hope this album has grown on some of you by this point when you're watching this. I will see you in my part 2 of this Manifest Week vlog. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is right here. And if you want to follow me on my TikTok, that is right here. I will see you all in that video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, guys. Island.